There are all sorts of reasons why people move to the UK from other countries. One of the biggest ones is better job opportunities. It could be for education. And then there could be something that can occur quite regularly is that some countries could be in a state of war and they need to come to a place where they feel safe, especially for the lives of their families.
Father, we want to say we are grateful for the life you've given us. We want to say we thank you because none of us know each other's journeys, you know, but we know that the journey here, it's been you all the way. My name is Afi. Currently, I'm on the skilled worker visa. I lost my husband a couple of years before I came here, not up to 2 years. And when I know those periods, I was living in fear because there was so much kidnapping going on. So much of it. And it was scaring me because I felt if something happened to me, what would happen to my children? They were very young then. So it was a big concern for me. So I needed a place where I could grieve and not, feel fear while grieving, And I needed a place where my children could be free as well, could be safe or feel safe. And when we came in here, they really did feel safe when they came in here.
I saw myself in India. I thought I'd work there, contribute to my country. But then right now, the political party that's in place is is cracking down on Muslims quite a bit, and we as a minority are being attacked. So I was like, I need to look at other options, somewhere where I can call my home for a while. Community it is that has helped me really settle down, and the university has been supportive, the students' union mainly. So eventually that then led me to take on this role as a full-time officer. Because of the support I received, I really wanted to give back that sort of support to other students. I've friends and then community. I think emphasis on community. The Muslim community has been quite helpful in helping me integrate here. I've had quite a few people from my own community, people from Kerala, where I'm from in India, who've helped me settle in, got me comfortable with where to find food, where other places to find things for cheaper, helped me sort my accommodation. So community it is that has helped me really settle down.
When you look at the history of the UK, you will find plenty of times when the UK has taken advantage of the resources and other things that other countries had to offer into the UK. But now we seem to have come to a point where people in the UK have a problem with people coming from other countries into the UK to take advantage of the resources or any of the benefits that we may have to offer.
While the far-right protests were happening nationally, and then there were plans for it to happen, I think it fell on a Sunday, didn't it? In Bournemouth. I did not get out of the house for 2-3 days. I had friends, I had to ask a friend to then pick me up for me to do groceries. There was fear, I'm wearing a hijab, I'm visibly Muslim, I'm their first target. And I was just insanely scared. I never felt this way. I didn't think it would happen. Already life in itself can sometimes be a lot, and you have other stresses. And I'm like, this is an added stress. The fact that I'm worrying that a racist might pull out my hijab, might make comments against me, might hit me. There were conversations about some woman who got water thrown on her face, but she was scared that it might have been acid. So it's that sort of creating fear in the community. It feels like you have to be the ideal immigrant to then be accepted. And be that ideal Muslim, and what does it mean in their eyes for me to be an ideal Muslim? Do I have to shed all my values and what?
The idea that they are taking our jobs An analogy I can give to that. I was once working as a housekeeper at a hotel, and my manager was telling me how fed up she was of the phrase of immigrants are taking our jobs. She was even at a pub one time and some of her so-called friends were saying that to her, and then she said, okay, fine, to these English people who were saying that phrase, she said, fine, I'll start you on Monday. And they asked her what the job was, and when she told them it was cleaning the hotel rooms, they said, no, I'm not doing that. So these jobs that immigrants are taking are quite often jobs that people who were born and raised in the UK are not willing to even do.
It's not easy to be able to get a job matching your skill set or what you studied. So that's a really big challenge. And you find out that most of us at the end of the day end up having to go into the healthcare because you're trying to get a sustainable job, to pay the bills at the same time to help keep you here while you're trying to get the right experience for what you studied. I'm a media person, have worked in top organizations, including organizations owned by the UK economy, the BBC, in my country, but it's still a challenge trying to fit into getting a job here, even when you know that you're good enough for it. You can't say you want to do a certain kind of job. It's what is open to you. There's this undertone, I'd call it, of what I'll call discrimination. I don't want to call it racism, but it's bordering on that. Because you're an international, they tell you each time you're told you do not have Western experience, you don't have an experience here, and they're not ready to give you that chance to have the experience.
Immigration, I would say, has had a very positive impact on my local area and my local community. One of the most obvious answers is that it's given us different types of foods to try, different styles of music, different styles of entertainment. These are just little ways in which immigration has had a very positive impact on our culture and on our community.